Hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for You from August 4th through August 10th. If you're new to my channel, hi, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Very, very happy to have you here. Hope you are enjoying your weekend. Just let me know if you can hear the mic. All right, I'm always nervous that the mic is not on correctly. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Danny. Everyone's saying happy birthday to me. My birthday's August 21st. I appreciate it, but I'm getting it's like how many days away? 18 days away, I think. But thank you. You guys are awesome. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Taya. Hi, Barbie. Oh, before I continue, mark August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? It's 2 days before my birthday, so I'm going to do the live stream that day and time where I'll pick random people in the chat and answer your questions, probably like two minute to 3 minute reads per person. I'm going to try and stay within so I can knock out as many people as possible as just like a little birthday celebration. So August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, very important. I'm going to go live maybe for like an hour or two and just look at the chat and see who I feel drawn to and answer as many questions as I possibly can. And we all know I'm a fast talker. I can handle a lot in that time frame. All right, so that's what I decided to do, because every birthday season I like to give away some personal readings. It's not going to be super chat based. All right, so don't worry about having to like give super chats for these questions. It's free. If you throw a super chat, I'm just going to see it as a donation, because it's not going to be like a fast pass at Disney to get you straight to the line. I want everyone to be able to have a chance, okay? And I'm a very fast talker, so I'll be able to knock out a lot of different people. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into your reading. Hi, Infinite Faith. Hi, welcome. Buenos dias, morning. All right, we're going to start with the birthday babies, which is Leo, and then go from Aries to Pisces. Let's do it. Let's do it. What time did I start? I got that song by Smash Mouth stuck in my head. You might as well be walking on the sun. Do, do, do. And it's funny how I'm starting with Leo, and you guys are the sun. So yeah, that song's been stuck in my head since last night. Happy birthday season, Leo. Happy belated to the July ones. Happy birthday to the August ones. Today is actually my brother's birthday. I'm the youngest out of 8 kids, and my mom's got a bunch of Leos and Scorpios. That's all she's got, Leos and Scorpios. So yeah, happy birthday to my brother. I'll be reaching out to him in a little bit. All right. See if you guys can find your birthday twin on August 21st. All right, what do we have for Leo? How does their person feel about them for the next 7 days? Leo. How does Leo's person feel about them for the next 7 days? What do we have for Leo? Correction, my mom didn't have 8 kids. She had 5, but I got half siblings. My mom's going to be like, don't do me like that. Leo. What do we have for Leo? Oh, shh. Leo, these 2 cards just aggressively forced its way out of my hands. All the other cards just fell. The 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. That was freaky. I don't know if you could see it from your angle, but it was like, boop. These 2 cards were like pushed out. This is water and fire. This is Pisces, Jupiter, and Leo. Two very good cards to see. So let me get the other card that fell. 4 of Pentacles hopped out on the floor. That is Sun in Capricorn. So with the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups coming out, and then I see the World card right here. Some of you guys are going to get some good news this week. Some good news. Some of you guys are going to be getting a lot of attention with that Six of Wands. That makes you feel really good, but it's not needed because the Nine of Cups tells me that you're good on your own, regardless of whatever attention you might get from somebody, but it's a nice surprise. We'll see if it comes back out. We'll see if it comes back out, but the way that it aggressively kind of pushed itself out, I had to take notice. Leo. 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. Okay, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Their intentions with you this week, we have the Lovers card. That's a nice combo. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have Judgment, major for Scorpio. How does Leo feel about this person this week? The Six of Pentacles. Repeated sixes. We saw the Six of Wands during the pre-shuffle. The number 6 is about love, harmony, balance, things like that. And it's the number of the major arcana for the Lovers. What's the overall energy for Leo this week? 8 of Pentacles. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then I see the Page of Swords influencing that and the Moon. Pisces, Cancer. Someone's checking out, you know, what you're doing. Someone's checking you out. If this is not someone that you're already in a full-blown relationship with, you've got somebody checking you out behind the scenes. The Moon to the Page of Swords, if I can explain that in like a clear way, the Moon and the Page of Swords could be like looking at all your Facebook pictures but never commenting. You know? The Page of Swords is keeping an eye on things, and the Moon is like being incognito mode, or just like looking at everything, looking at stories, but not commenting on your stories if you're on Facebook, Instagram, things like that. But if you're not on social media, the Moon to the Page of Swords is like keeping a watchful eye, you know, things like that, but also being hidden, okay? So you got someone that is like keeping an eye on you, but for others, this is someone that might already be in a relationship with you, because the Ten of Pentacles comes in as feelings when we're already feeling like we're with someone for a long time, or we've already put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, or there could be a lot of effort being made. So let me just start clarifying. Why the Ten of Pentacles for how this person feels about Leo this week? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles as feelings talks about proceeding with caution. The Knight of Pentacles comes in trying to be thoughtful of every step that they take, like very purposeful, very intentional with every move. You know, think of the Knight of Pentacles as like the one that slows down at yellow instead of speeds through to avoid the red light. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And that's how someone's proceeding towards you around this time frame. Someone's taking slow, thoughtful steps towards you, because the Ten of Pentacles as feelings usually assigns itself to, I feel like this could be someone that I could build a long-term future with. I don't want to be sloppy. I don't want to do anything foolish. And if this is someone that's already in a relationship with you, you guys are having a good week. So let's take a look at your feelings. The Six of Pentacles as feelings can often be feeling like someone's being generous to you. You may feel like someone's reciprocating, giving you a lot of what you may have already given to them first. Why the Six of Pentacles? Why the Six of Pentacles? There's going to be some sort of an exchange, whether exchange of words, exchange of tangible items this week. Why the Six of Pentacles? The Six of Swords. And then I got the World card and the Queen of Swords. Why do I feel like around this time frame, you guys are going to resolve something? I get another 6 coming through. That's 4 6s already in your spread. It feels like there's either going to be a resolving of something, or you're just going to feel with that Six of Swords energy that this week is just a week of decompressing, de-stressing, things like that, and you looking forward to the next year of your life. You're in your solar return. So the World card makes sense to come up for you. You just completed a whole 12-month, year. Okay, you've completed something. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone born on June 21st, or the date June 21st might mean something to you. With judgment being this person's behavior and actions, sometimes the judgment, when I see the Six of Swords show up, could talk about letting something go in order to move forward. Okay? Clarify this person's intentions with Leo. Why does this person have the Lover's card as their intentions? Why the Lover's card as this person's intentions with Leo this week? The Queen of Swords again. And the Five of Wands and the Sun. Okay. For some of you, if you had some sort of conflict with someone maybe a couple weeks prior, they may be watching you on social media, waiting for the right moment to like reach out and be like, hey, about that. But if this is someone that you're already in daily communication with, and there, you know, has been some obstacles, I don't feel like the obstacles were related to the two of you. It was like external to the two of you. And this person's coming towards you with clear insight on how to like navigate around that, how to avoid anybody else's crap affecting the two of you. Because it almost feels like someone was thrown into something that didn't need to be theirs. Like, for example, say you've got friends that are arguing with each other and you're over here trying to play devil's advocate. You're like, hey, come on, you guys. Next thing you know, you're pulled into that mess. That's just an example. But whoever this person is, there's someone that's trying to resolve something and not let anything continue moving forward. And I did see the Justice card earlier, so this person could have heavy Libra placements, or you do. Let me clarify that Page of Swords Moon card really quick. Clarify that Page of Swords Moon card. The Nine of Swords. And then I see the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Three of Cups is water. Nine of Swords is Gemini. For some of you, Leo, someone feels like they have to like look at you from incognito. I can't say that word for some reason, because they might have some insecurities about whether or not you even want to hear from them. All right. The Three of Cups is my birthday card. For some of you, this could be a belated text wanting to come through, or an actual birthday text on your birthday or early. The Three of Cups is my birthday card. Someone may be trying to figure out if they should come towards you. I feel like there's two different messages coming through, Leo. I got Group A Leos that are already in like some sort of relationship with somebody and things are good, and this person's trying to like make certain that this week is drama free for you, and is trying to keep other people away from stressing you out. Kudos to that person. That's cool. And then it's like I got one group where this person is worried about reaching out to you out of fear that you wouldn't want to hear from them. Whether it's because you guys just recently had some sort of fallout or something like that, they may feel like they have to be on the outskirts looking in with that moon to the Page of Swords. But the second group, you guys are already in a relationship, or it's getting there. So I'm going to keep that separate over there and keep this one over here. So let me clarify judgment as this person's behavior. Why the Judgment card? Why the Judgment card? Whoever is feeling like you're not really open to like hearing from them, they actually have a big heart. It's not someone that's trying to come in malicious. The Queen of Cups is a sweetheart. Why the Judgment? The Hierophant. And then I got the Knight of Swords right underneath that. For some of you, Leos, someone may be wanting to make a big decision involving, you know, where the relationship is going. The Hierophant usually talks about stronger commitments, understanding each other's values, core beliefs, talking about, you know, what the next level should be. And you've got the World card. So around this time frame, Leo, someone may be having the talk with you about where to take the relationship next, while also trying to like make this week really good for you. I like it. I like their energy. And then the other group, let me get another card on that. Actually, how will Leo feel about the one that is unsure about making contact? How would Leo feel about this person? The Eight of Swords. You're confused about how you would respond. You don't even know. The Eight of Swords is pretty much telling me that if there is someone that you're kind of at odds with, and you know, knowing that this person's wanting to reach out and say hello to you, blah, blah, you don't even know until it actually happens. It's like you can't actually predict how you're going to respond to it until it actually happens. You're going to listen to that sacral energy. Your sacral is going to say, Leo, yes or no. So right now you don't have an answer. Right now you wouldn't have an answer for how you would respond to someone that you haven't, you know, really talked to since maybe some sort of conflict or some sort of misunderstanding or challenge. But if you're resonating with the person that's actively in your life right now, Leo, who's actually doing a good job at keeping, you know, stress away from you, this person is wanting to like do something to solidify you guys' relationship even more, to bring you guys closer together. So that feels good. High Priestess on the bottom. Anything else for Leo for this week? I want to get another card on that World card, because I feel like that World card is kind of like two birds with one stone. It feels like there's another message that's wanting to come through here. The Hermit. And then I see the Five of Swords. And then I see the Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Leo. Some of you Leos may have recently gone through an upgrade. Like you may have spent a good period of your time over the last month or so having trouble sleeping, having trouble really connecting with other people, just feeling kind of isolated, wanting to just be left alone and not sure why you were feeling this way. And then as of around this time frame, it's like you wake up one morning and just feeling like you want to be sociable, you want to be around people, but you're also feeling like your abilities are abilitating. They're becoming more abiliable. Like you're able to tap into your abilities a lot stronger, where you can talk to someone and immediately know if this person's genuine or is just trying to like manipulate something out of you. I like that. This is you really having like a superpower to fight off anything that feels deceptive towards you. Like you can tell when someone's an F-boy, F-girl. You can spot when someone is just trying to be friendly, just like to plant a seed to, in the future, bum a favor off for you or to start dry begging. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right. So if you're in no contact or limited communication with someone, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings right now. But for those of you who resonated with this reading, the one that is over here where there is someone wanting to take your relationship to the next level, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a fellow Leo. I get Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus. And then for the group that may resonate with the one where there's someone coming towards you wanting to check things out before reaching out and you're not sure how you respond, it could be a Pisces or a Cancer. I also have Scorpio. I also have Gemini. Gemini and Libra. All right. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I must have missed that one. Thank you, sweet Stacy04. I appreciate that. Let me give it a little heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to give you guys another one. It's your birthday. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. No one ever appreciated... Learning how to read again. Rewind. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. I like read it in reverse. The thought of you as someone else drives me crazy. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. Side note, some of you Leo with that friendship one, with the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Swords moon energy, there could be someone that not only appreciated the romance, but maybe really misses the friendship. Like you guys actually enjoyed each other's friendship. Thank you, Melissa. So, yep, that's for you. Leo, if you haven't checked out your August monthly, do check it out. Especially the portion that's like at the midway mark. There was something really cool that happened in that portion. It was when I was holding, I think, the moon card and the sun. Probably around the 20-minute mark. I could be wrong. But it was a good reading. So if you haven't seen it, it's in my August playlist, okay? Happy birthday. Love you. On to Aries. Oh, Leo, don't forget, August 19th, I'm going to do the personal reading live stream. I'll pick out random people in the live stream and answer as many questions. Not for super chats, but just to have fun. Now on to Aries. Aw, thank you, G-Dubs. I appreciate you. Happy early birthday, August 15th, girl. Or, I don't know what gender, sorry. All right, what do we have for Aries? I gotta get that song out of my head now. You might as well be walking on the sun. I always have like 90s jams and Y2K jams in my car. My favorite loop is Cranberries. I can listen to Cranberries and Alanis Morissette on repeat like ever. All right. Hi, Aries. Did I miss somebody? Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love how everyone else liked your comment too. That's awesome. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries for the next 7 days? How does their person feel about them? Aries. I've got so much chalk on my black pants right now. I look like I have a bad case of dandruff. Oh my goodness. What do we have for Aries this week? Aries. How does their person feel about them? 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, Aries, your person's feelings for you. We have the 8 of Wands. Their intentions with you. This week, we have the King of Swords. Their behavior and actions with you this week. The Queen of Wands. That's like my favorite version of the Queen of Wands so far. There's a couple others, but it's all that red. I'm really attracted to all that red. Your feelings for this person? The Knight of Cups, my little Jason Momoa coming through. And the overall energy for the connection this week, the 7 of Cups. Influenced by the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. And then I see the Hierophants, you know, a little bit underneath that. Okay, so with the 8 of Wands being this person's feelings, I can already tell you right now that this person really wants to have, you know, something move forward with you, okay? Especially with that Queen of Wands as their behavior towards you. And with your feelings being the Knight of Cups, it looks like you both are on the same page with wanting to really have something reach a new milestone, okay? However, with the 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups being here, someone feels like another person keeps on either procrastinating, taking care of the thing that needs to be taken care of, or saying the thing that needs to be said in order for this to happen, or someone makes up their mind and then quickly changes and backs out, whatever the thing is. The 2 of Swords is a very indecisive energy to be in, and combine that with the 7 of Cups, confused about one's options in the situation. Could be involving other people with that 3 of Cups. So let's break it down. I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is very flirty communication at times. It's texting, it's FaceTiming, it's driving to each other's home and hanging out. It's lighthearted energy. Why the 8 of Wands? 7 of Swords. I don't like that. With the 5 of Wands. For some of you, this person feels like you guys can't move forward until you resolve something. There's something that is blocking you both from being able to make something happen. I mean, it's not you guys' feelings towards each other because you both are interested. But something is blocking the 2 of you. And this person feels like you're either being deceptive about something, that there's something that you could be saying that could speed this along, and they intend to talk to you about it with the King of Swords as their intentions, or they feel like they have to be a bit strategic in their approach, and this week there's going to be like a truthful discussion. Let me get a card on Aries' feelings, and then I'll circle back to their feelings, because I feel like this person is wanting to tell me more, but it's not coming through. So let's clarify your feelings, Aries. You got the Knight of Cups. You've got romantic feelings for this person. That's clear. Why the Knight of Cups? Why the Knight of Cups? Four of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So Aries, you do want to give your heart to this person, but you're feeling very protective this week. I don't know if you're worried that someone's with you for the wrong reasons. Because with the Four of Pentacles coming out as the clarifier to your feelings, the Four of Pentacles is like protecting your money, protecting your status, protecting everything that you built, because you're worried that someone's with you for the wrong reasons. Like say you got 2 million followers on TikTok, and you may feel like this person's only trying to build something with you because of what you're doing for yourself, okay? That Seven of Swords is telling me that there's some strategy going on that you feel like you want to clear away first before moving forward. It's like you don't want to turn a blind eye to something due to romance and feelings with that Two of Swords. It's like you don't want to like find out later that your suspicions were accurate and you could have done something about it. So let me just clarify that Two of Swords really quick, because I do feel like you both like each other. However, you're the one coming in with the emotions with that Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Clarify that Two of Swords, please, for the overall supportive energy. The Fool, Aries energy. And then I got the Knight of Wands, fire energy. It's like I have an Aries that wants to take some sort of chance, but you're realizing the high stakes that it takes, the high stakes involved. Hi, J-Dub. There's a part of you that wants to take action towards this with that Knight of Wands supporting it. Let me clarify this person's intentions, and then we'll be able to understand a little bit more, and then I'll pull their feelings again. So their intentions with you this week is the King of Swords. That's the truth teller. That's someone being honest about something or answering any of your questions. Why the King of Swords for this person's intentions with Aries? Jeez, that came out quick. High Priestess in reverse. And the Star and the Upright and the World card. Whatever this is that you're wondering about, there's going to be a confession this week. A truth is being revealed. So whatever secret either one of you guys were keeping with each other, because remember, I don't know who's the one that's feeling the other person is being deceptive. There is a truth coming out, a confession coming through that allows some sort of success for somebody. Whether it's a successful confirmation that someone's intuition is on point, or it allows for success in the relationship. It's like whatever this information is, it allows someone to know once and for all what to do about a situation. Because I got the World card. Either something reaches a higher level or someone slams the door on something. So let's get another card on this person's feelings, and then I'm going to pull their behavior towards you, which is the Queen of Wands. Clarify again this person's feelings for Aries this week. The Tower. They know something's about to go down. Something's about to change. And then I got the Queen of Cups right underneath that and the Magician. They know that this week there's going to be some big changes. And with the Queen of Cups being there, there are strong emotions that this person has for you. And they feel that being more upfront and honest about something might actually benefit the two of you than hurt it. That Tower is going to surprise somebody. Now, towers don't always have to be bad. You got to look at the surrounding energy. You got to look at the context of the spread, all right, to determine if it's going to be like a breakup tower or a, all right, now we can remove all our suspicions and lay down a new foundation off of truth and honesty tower, okay? So let's clarify this person's behavior towards you this week. We got the Queen of Wands, which is your court card. Why the Queen of Wands? That kind of looks like Deborah Messing when she was on that show. Anyway, why the Queen of Wands? Why the Queen of Wands? The Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo, and the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. All right, we end on a good note. So, Aries, it looks like towards the week, you've got someone that's really coming towards you, throwing a lot of positive attention your way, really wanting to like move forward. So it's pretty much giving, hey, Aries, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you everything. Can we just move forward together? This person is like allowing their brain to be bare and answer any question that you may have so that they can get this moving with that Eight of Wands. Because this person's like, all right, come on. Tell me what you want me to know. Or tell me the questions. I'll answer it. Let's just move forward. Let's just go out for dinner. Let's go to that new restaurant. It's like, let's move past this. All right, so I hope that helps. Wait, any more questions? And then I'm going to pull the hidden message. I just got stopped just when I went to go close off the spread. Anything else for Aries this week? Anything else for Aries this week? The Devil. Someone's allowing fear to get in their way. Page of Cups. Someone's allowing fear to get in their way. And then I see the Queen of Swords. So it keeps on reiterating that there's going to be a important talk between you and another person to ease someone's suspicions. However, someone might need to look a little bit deeper into why you were feeling suspicious in the first place, because that's got to be some sort of message to look a little bit deeper. So maybe there's something else that you're tapping into, Aries. But it may not be directed at the right person, maybe. Some of you, Aries, you may have someone adjacent to what's going on with this connection who is around you for the wrong reasons, and you're picking up on this feeling, and you're assigning the people who are like around you, but it feels like it's somebody else. I don't know how else to explain it. And it kind of goes along with that Four of Pentacles energy we were talking about earlier. It's like there's someone that you connect to that is like connecting with you for other reasons, okay? Whether it's your status, whether it's, like for example, say you are the boss at your job and they work for you. This could be schmoozing you just to get, perks, to get, pay raises or things like that. Like someone is around you because of what you can do for them, but they're playing it off as like someone that is like wanting to learn from you or admiring you, or is like, I don't know. That might be work related. That doesn't feel related to your love life. Aries, if you're doing really well at your job or you are a business owner, there's someone around you that is like hyping you up, but behind the scenes, it's just because of what they think that you can do for them later down the road, keeping you in the back pocket. But they're playing it off as like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But if you've been feeling suspicious of that person, look a little bit deeper. But as far as this person is concerned, I feel like you got someone that really wants to move forward with you, but feels like you may feel like you can't trust people because of maybe being burned in the past by various people, like friends, family, coworkers. So yeah. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Scorpio, I have Aries, I have Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn. Yeah. Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, or not Cancer. Well, actually, sometimes I see the High Priestess as Cancer too. All right, that's it. So Aries, this is for those who are in restricted communication or no communication with their person right now. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. You guys, the individual readings have been long. Let me know if you want me to continue doing them longer. Getting my new camera has allowed me to go over the 30-minute mark, and I love doing my readings, so sometimes I could probably go like forever. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I mean, once I get in my zone, I'll just keep on pulling as many messages. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. So that's for those in restricted or no communication with somebody. Do check out your August monthly, Aries. And August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a personal reading giveaway live in a live stream where I'm going to pick as many people in the live chat and just answer questions. It's not for super chats or anything like that. So if you want to be a part of that, August 19th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you might want to hit the notification bell and select all. All right. Hope this reading helped. On to Taurus. All right, Taurus, what up, buttercups? Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. Hi, welcome, welcome. Good morning to you too. Oh, I'm having a great day. Had a really good night before. Went over to my friend's house for a dinner party and had the best matzo soup ever. Matzo ball soup. Burnt my tongue, but hey, it's not a good soup unless you rush and eat it while it's piping hot. I seem to always talk about food when I'm starting Taurus. I just noticed that. Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? 2 more shuffles? 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 7 of Pentacles. That's Taurian energy. Their intentions with you, we have the Knight of Wands. Their behavior and actions with you, we have the 4 of Wands. Someone wants some Taurus attention. Your feelings towards this person this week, the Sun, major for Leo. And the overall energy for the connection this week, the King of Pentacles, major, or not major, the Court card of Taurus. Influencing that, I see the 4 of Cups underneath that and the 9 of Pentacles. And then I see the 10 of Cups. So a strong combination of earth and fire in this reading. All right, let's break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Why the 7 of Pentacles for how this person is feeling towards Taurus this week? Why the 7 of Pentacles, please? Why the 7 of Pentacles? The 7 of Swords? That doesn't even make sense with the rest of the spread, Taurus. And the Moon on the bottom. Ooh, you got the Sun as your feelings, and now they're showing up with the Moon. You guys may be triggering each other, like mirroring back at each other something that needs to come out and be worked on individually. Like something about you reflects back at them, something that they might be ignoring on their journey, and they're doing the exact same thing to you guys. I don't like that 7 of Swords. So let me get another card on that. That's either telling me that they feel like they can't trust you about something, Taurus, or they feel like they have to be a bit strategic with you in regards to what they're trying to achieve with you, which is the 4 of Wands. Clarify that Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. 10 of Swords. And the Chariot. That's 3 sevens. 3 sevens. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 is the World card. The World card talks about cycles closing, doors opening for other doors to close. It's either telling me two different things, Taurus. It's either telling me, in order for you guys to move forward, someone has to officially like end some sort of tough chapter in order to really give this their all. But for others, this could be saying that somebody feels you perhaps losing interest and is trying to be strategic about how to get this connection building up more momentum to avoid you cutting things off. Because when I looked at the overall energy, it came up with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You're the King of Pentacles. This is you, I feel, almost losing interest, because even though the King of Pentacles is, you know, in the upright position and it's all about commitment, long-term endeavors, things like that, the Four of Cups may be leaving you feeling kind of losing interest in this situation or getting bored. So they might be sensing you getting a little bit bored, and they're trying to like get creative with how they flirt with you, connect with you, show up for you. And with the sun being your feelings, maybe that's not you being all happy, you know, but like feeling like you're gaining clarity to something. Let me clarify your feelings. Why is Taurus's feelings the sun, please? The Seven of Wands. You both have the number 7, clarifying your feelings for each other. That's significant. The High Priestess in reverse, the Chariot, number 7 is the Chariot. Taurus, you're switching up on somebody this week, and it's leaving someone feeling like they have to go in panic mode. But they're doing it in a very confident manner. Like if someone's sensing that you're losing interest, whether it's because you're slower to respond to text messages, you're not like actively planning hangouts with them anymore like you did maybe in the past. If that person is sensing a shift in your attention towards them, it's like they're trying to like play it off as they're like confident Knight of Wands, but behind the scenes, someone's like, oh my goodness, did Taurus just totally get like, you know, bored of me? Someone's not using their intuition with that High Priestess in reverse and allowing fear to drive them. But at the same time, it does kind of look like they are right, because you're showing me you've kind of like shifted gears a little bit, and now you're kind of like putting up some like boundaries with this person. Like maybe before they could text you anytime they wanted to, and now you're like, hey, please don't text me while I'm at work. Don't text me before, you know, or after 10 p.m. It's like now there's boundaries where before you were like, hey, whatever, whenever you want to hang out, we'll hang out. Something like that. It's like something has shifted in your behavior towards this person, and they're clocking it big time. Clarify this person's intentions. They like you. They want to continue this relationship with the Four of Wands wherever it's at. They want to invest in the connection, Seven of Pentacles. But they feel like they have to be strategic now. But if you got to do all that, then it's not the right person. Why the Knight of Wands? The Ten of Wands. They feel like they have to carry the relationship around this time frame, and they're willing to do it. You know, that's that person that, you know, they'll find some sort of reason to text and create some sort of conversation or some reason to meet up in order to keep the relationship going, in the hopes that being familiar will make this person more accepted by you. Because when we're around familiar people, we get used to them, we get comfortable with them to the point where We just accept that they're there. So someone may be trying to become more present in your life if they start to feel things slipping, so that way you get used to having them around, and that you will see them as an asset instead of someone that you want to disengage from with that Four of Cups, King of Pentacles energy. I hope this made sense. Clarify that Four of Wands. Yeah, look at that, King of Cups and the Devil. Someone's coming towards you with some insecurities and fears, but they've got a big heart. Whoever this person is, Taurus, they've got a big heart. They're very sensitive, and I don't mean that in like a negative way. They're very sensitive, and they may be picking up on subtle changes with you, but they're not using their intuition on how to go about it. Because maybe you're acting this way not because of lack of interest in them, but maybe you just had a really tiring week and you just want a little bit of time to yourself, and they're making assumptions that you're tired of them. Clarify that Four of Wands. This is a hard message. I mean, the way that this person's coming in, they're like having mental zoomies right now. Why the Four of Wands? The Magician and the Eight of Swords. Look at that. Eight of Swords is overthinking. Eight of Swords is mental prison. Eight of Swords is my mental mashed potato card. It's like being in your head, overthinking something, and it starts to manifest what you're fearing with the Magician. Your thoughts create your reality. So Taurus, before this week, you might actually like this person and want to build with this person, but because of some sort of subtle change in you, because of maybe something unrelated, they're picking up the subtle change in you and thinking it's because you're losing interest in them, so they start to freak out and start to change up how they are responding to you, and that change in their behavior throws you off and starts to actually get you losing interest because of that. Because now they're not being authentic with you, and you were attracted to their authenticity. But now they're switching up thinking that you're sick of them, but it's not the case. Now they're acting different, and they're actually manifesting what they're fearing the most. You see what happens when we make assumptions? That's kind of what I'm getting. Taurus is cross-watcher. Taurus likes you, but if you come at them like with this energy of, hey, do you like me? Are you hating me? Are you over me? You know, try not to do that. You know, because if someone's losing interest, I would just let them go. I would just let them go and, you know, just let them. Just let them. It's like, I'm not going to force someone to want to stay in my life. But it feels like that's not the actual case. So, Taurus, you got someone that might be hitting panic mode because they think that you're about to, you know, break things off with them or not return their calls. How does Taurus feel about this person before all this happens? Because I had the Sun for you, and the Sun is like happy. Four of Pentacles, and I got the Fool, and then I see the King of Cups right underneath that. So before any of this may happen, Taurus, you're actually looking open to meeting new people. The Fool could be saying that you're currently single right now and you're meeting different people and you're looking at who you would like to date, and you are noticing this person around this time frame and seeing them as, you know, valuable. You're just playing it safe. You're not like being a complete open book. But then towards the later half, you might start to be like, you know what, this is too much work. This person's too much work. I can't, you know, have to like watch my every move thinking it's going to be misconstrued or taken the wrong way. It's kind of what that shows me. Okay. So, yeah. Anything else wanting to come through? No. If you're in no contact or restricted contact with someone right now, Taurus, I'm going to pull their feelings. But for zodiac signs that came through, I have Pisces, Cancer energy, strong Cancer energy, strong Cancer energy. Leo is here. Gemini and Virgo. And I already said Aries, I think. If not, I said Aries. So I hope that helps. Taurus, do check out your August monthly. It's got more than love. I've started to add general readings where career, finances, friends and family messages are now included, separated by timestamps, okay? Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. And Taurus, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a personal reading live stream giveaway. Okay, so if you want to be a part of it, rock that notification bell. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. That's for you, Taurus. Hope it helps. On to my Gemmy Gems. All right. Hi, Gemini. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Oh, there's an option on my screen to hit top fans. When did that start? I don't know what's going to happen if I click it. So if someone could tell me what that means before I even click it, I'm scared if I hit that button, it's just going to end my live stream. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, 2 of Swords and the Knight of Wands came out. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a person with Moon in Libra. You've got somebody showing up immediately wanting your attention in this reading. They feel ignored. They want you to answer your phone. They want you to answer that text. They want to talk to you about something, but they feel like you're ignoring them, whether your phone is on Do Not Disturb because you're wanting a day with no cell phones, or you're just ignoring them on purpose, but they're asking you to return that text or answer your phone. That's just a side message. Specifically a Sagittarius or a person with Moon in Libra. Answer the text, because they're getting antsy. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? How does Gemini's person feel about them? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Their intentions with you this week. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Their actions towards you this week. The Ace of Swords. Your feelings towards this person. The Ace of Cups. And the overall energy we have is the Magician, which is major arcana for Gemini and Virgo. And then I see the Moon and the 10 of Swords and the Sun underneath that. Are you guys starting a relationship soon after someone ended one? Or are you guys starting a relationship soon after ending the relationship you guys had together, and this is like a reconciliation attempt? Because I got the Magician and the 10 of Swords and the Moon and the Sun right underneath that with the Death card. Perhaps indicating that you and another person are starting your connection way too soon after either you got out of a relationship or they did. The other message could be you guys are starting your relationship soon after maybe you guys broke up and you guys haven't given it enough time to figure out what caused the issue in the first place so that it doesn't happen again. That's kind of what I'm getting. Kind of what I'm getting. So let me break it down a little bit. Let me break it down. Let's start with your person's feelings. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Why the 4 of Pentacles? Make sure my jacket isn't messing with my microphone. Why the 4 of Pentacles? Page of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. Hold on, I hope this, has my microphone been hitting my jacket and making a weird sound? I just want to make sure that it's not weird. They clearly want to talk to you this week, whoever this person is. They got the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, Page of Swords, Gemini energy, and the Ace of Swords is air. And combine that with the Magician, which is ruled by Mercury, which is your planet ruler. Someone's calling in a lot of communication between the 2 of you. I do see the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, perhaps indicating that someone does feel like someone is not really like answering a question as quick as they would like the person to answer the question. and it might lead to more questions. You got someone here that wants to put in a lot of effort towards you, Gemini, and you're open to it. You've got the Ace of Cups. You're open to it. But they've got this like eagerness about communicating with you this week. And we saw that during the pre-shuffle. We saw the Knight of Wands with the Two of Swords during the pre-shuffle. So let's clarify your feelings, and that may be what I need to see what's going on here. Why the Ace of Cups for how Gemini is feeling towards this person this week? Page of Cups. And the Five of Swords, Gemini energy. The Fool, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Now, I'm not seeing the cards that I need to see to confirm like a reconciliation is happening. So this may be confirming that someone here is getting involved with someone a little too soon after someone went through something traumatizing, it feels like. It doesn't have to be love related, but someone could have gone through a loss of a family member, a loss of a job, a betrayal with a close friend. It's like you and this person are trying to start something with each other around this time frame, but what's holding you guys back is someone still needed to work on processing a lot of emotions and processing a lot of stress, and is not like that open yet. But it's not lack of interest. Clarify this person's intentions with Gemini. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Like someone feels like if they don't act very quick right now, they might lose this opportunity. But at the same time, it might end up like causing issues. Seven of Wands. And the Six of Swords. Gemini, you got someone coming in very strong energetically. They've got like this strong knight energy about them. And knights are the pursuers. They're the ones that are taking the action. They're the ones, you know, laying, you know, the path. And you're the one that's receiving. You're the one that just has to chill there. And this person's coming to you. Okay, Gemini, it's kind of like they're telling me that over the last few months, you're the one that went through a lot of crap. I don't know how else to say it, where you were mentally fatigued to the max. Like picture your cell phone and it's got a low battery. You're beyond that yellow low battery icon. The phone actually forced itself to shut off because it's that, like, battery's that dead. That's what I'm getting for you, where you had no choice but to surrender to something and just let whatever is meant to happen happen. And now you're feeling good. Now you're feeling really good. You're feeling like yourself. You're feeling open emotionally. You feel like you filled up your cup. But you have a different outlook on romance and relationships now, to where you're not that open to like rush or to like make everything all about love. It's like you got other things that you want to worry about now and focus on, whether it's your career, personal goals, spiritual development, things like that. And someone that might know you before this all happened in your life might be taking it as a sign of rejection, because maybe they are used to you like being more quick on your feet to explore different opportunities, things like that. And they're seeing your hesitancy as a sign of disinterest. I hope that made sense. So their behavior towards you around this time frame is the Ace of Swords, which is kind of go along with what I said in the pre-shuffle. Answer your phone, answer your text. I want to talk to you is what this person is saying through this reading. You might just be experiencing less interest in being on your phone these days. except for being here with me. Why the Ace of Swords? The King of Swords and the Justice card and the Two of Cups. Yeah, that's screaming. Can we talk? Can we talk, please? They want to have a talk with you. They want to make certain that this is all going to work in the both of you's favor. They want to be honest with you about what's going on with them in the hopes that you'll let them know what's going on with you. They don't want to make any assumptions. They don't want to like stress you out, but they want some answers. It's like they want to know, am I right to be pursuing this, or am I wrong to be pursuing this? Please let me know, Gemini. This person is being as direct as possible. Do you like me or not? Because if not, I'll back off. But if you do, let me know what's going on with you so I can like not annoy you. It's kind of what I'm getting off of this person. I like their energy. They're not coming in deceptive. They're not coming in aggressive aside from just strong persistence. But I feel like it's because they're excited. That's what I'm getting. They're excited. You like them, no. That's what I'm getting at. You actually like them. You're open to them. Okay? You're just not doing things the same way as before. Clarify the Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. This is confirming that it's a new person that you're dating, but maybe someone that you've kind of like been in the same social circles before, and now you guys are trying to date. The Fool, Aries energy, and the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Wands right underneath that, and the Six of Swords. So, Gemini, I do feel like you are open to trying this situation out with this person, but you're taking it day by day with that Fool energy. The Fool is all about their own individual journey, not worrying too much about other people's journeys right now. You're just keeping afloat, wanting to just keep things peaceful in your life. Six of Swords is you confirming that you went through a very stressful time and now you're out of it and you're feeling like yourself but upgraded. Like you're still you but upgraded. Especially with that moon, the sun, and the Magician. Look at that. That's a spiritual upgrade. Look at that. The Magician, that's Gemini. You went through a spiritual upgrade and you had the sun and the moon with you. The sun and the moon working in tandem for you. All right, so you've got a lot of good things ahead of you. And this person wants to be a part of it. But they really do want to know, hey, am I annoying you? Please let me know and I'll leave you alone. But answer your phone. So let me get your person's hidden message for those of you who are in no contact or in limited communication with someone right now. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Gemini, Leo, not a Leo. Leo's here. Pisces is here. Gemini, Virgo is here. Libra, Aries, and you. And we saw Sagittarius earlier. I don't know where they went, but they were here earlier. All right, so I hope that helps. Do check out your August monthly, Gemini. In that reading, I have everything. I got general messages and love separated by timestamps. So you can like see what's going on for your entire month of August. And August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gemini, I'm doing a personal reading giveaway where I'm going to do a 1 hour, 2 hour live stream where I answer as many chat questions, pull cards. It's not super chat. It's not super chat based. So hit the notification bell if you want to be a part of that. Just celebrating my birthday season. All right. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. And for some of you Geminis, you may have had a disagreement with someone and they could be the one that came through the pre-shovel saying, answer your phone, let's talk about this, don't ignore me. All right, so I hope that helps, Gemini. I love you. Take care. Namaste. All right, Cancer is up. Someone put way too much cream in that coffee. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with your person's feelings towards you for the week ahead. Whoa. The Lovers card hopped out, the Eight of Wands hopped out, and the Two of Wands. Ooh. Someone got bit by the Cancer bug. Look at that. Someone wants to butter up your crab legs, Cancer. That's some strong, romantic, passionate energy. All that fire. For someone, they're having makeup, bleep, bleep. Like maybe you guys had a little bit of a disagreement the other day and you guys got over it and decided to, you know, close the deal. All right. What do we have for Cancer this week? That was a side message for somebody. Everyone's getting side messages this week. What do we have for Cancer this week? How does their person feel about them? How does this person feel about Cancer this week? How does Cancer's person feel about them? 2 more shuffles, please, for Cancer. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Emperor, major for Aries. Their intentions, we have the 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Their behavior and actions this week, we have the 9 of Wands, fire energy. Your feelings for this person, the 6 of Cups, water energy. And the overall energy for the two of you this week, the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And then I see the 2 of Swords right underneath that. Okay, so with the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles being the overall supportive energy, Cancer, there is a stable opportunity for you and someone to build off of if you guys can work something out together, mutually agree on something. If you guys can come to some sort of mutual agreement, this would be great for the two of you. Right now, you've got someone coming in with Emperor energy in regards to their feelings for you. So let me break it down. Why the Emperor? Why the Emperor, please? Seven of Pentacles. This is someone that feels like you've invested a lot of time and energy into them. And they're just reassessing some things. 8 of Swords is on the bottom. With the 5 of Cups being their intentions and you've got the 6 of Cups, that's telling me that there's a mixture of good and not good with the two of you right now. Because the 6 of Cups talks about nostalgic memories have been created, and the 5 of Cups talks about disappointment and sadness and loss and regret. So it's showing up in the both of you guys' reading this week, indicating that you guys have a mixture of good memories and some painful ones there. That could be affecting how things unfold between the two of you going forward. Tell me more about how this person feels about Cancer. It came back out, the 8 of Swords. It came back out. 10 of Wands. Someone here may feel like they've sabotaged something. Not intentionally, though. Whether they feel like you did or they feel like they've done it. There's some regret surrounding, I sabotaged this. How do I undo it? I'm getting somebody was giving a lot of attention to all the burdens in their life instead of attention on what was going good, and inadvertently manifested a perhaps sinking ship in regards to the relationship because someone wasn't giving attention where attention needed. Someone may have been coming in like a pessimistic, wasn't in the moment enjoying something. Let me get a card on your feelings first before I dive into that any further. You got the 6 of Cups. 7 of Wands. This has repeatedly shown up in you guys' feelings position today. You have a lot of good feelings towards this person, Cancer, but there's also some sort of defensiveness. Whether you're defensive about how much time you put into a situation in comparison to what you've actually gained from it, Or the Seven of Wands could be telling me that you feel like you got to fight harder for this person around this time frame because of something that went down between the two of you that may have been your doing. You might be acknowledging that you may have sabotaged something. It feels like you both are accepting some sort of role in sabotaging this in your own way. So it's not like you're bad, or you're wrong, you're wrong. It's like you both are kind of taking some sort of ownership in it. And that's healthy. That's healthy. That's a good start for a relationship when both parties are able to take accountability for their own part. Let's clarify this person's intentions, and I'm going to step into their feelings again. Why is their intentions the Five of Cups? Clarified by the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is your energy, Cancer, but it's also Scorpio and Pisces. This person intends to be a bit vulnerable with you around this time frame in the hopes that that would give you a fresh perspective on things with that Page of Cups and offer a new approach for you guys' relationship. They are coming in very open-hearted. The Queen of Cups comes in with compassion for their self and compassion for those that they're connecting to. Comes in with grace and, you know, emotional maturity to see things from different perspectives. Yeah, it feels like someone's wanting to acknowledge, yeah, I'm sorry about that. And it leads to you doing the exact same thing. It's like you guys come to some sort of mutual agreement around this time frame, and it allows for a foundation to be secure, and you can build off of the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify that Nine of Wands, please. The Eight of Cups and Justice. The Nine of Wands, that's the energy of not wanting to give up on something, but feeling like the last man or girl standing, man or woman standing, and wanting to like seek some sort of truth before making any decision to walk away. But it also could be talking about wanting to walk away from some past behavior, but wanting to really discuss things truthfully and honestly. Libra energy coming through. It's like before you make any big decisions about the relationship, or they do, you both want to kind of like talk about a few things. This person's open to accepting walking away from the situation if you don't want to continue this moving forward, but they want to at least know that they tried to, you know, talk about what was going on with them at the time to see if that would allow you to see their perspective, and maybe you guys could give this more of a chance. Because with that Emperor being their feelings, that's feeling like the need to take control over a situation or needing to take the lead. But it came up for their feelings for you, so that could be saying that you're taking more of a lead here, giving them space to come talk to you about some things. Clarify that Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. The King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag energy. And the World card. Dang. For someone here. Ooh, and the Strength card. Some of you guys might have some strong Leo placements. The Judgment card underneath that, and the Ace of Cups and the Moon. Oh, man. For someone here, someone understood a lesson that was being taught in regards to this connection. Because the Two of Cups is telling me that you guys have a soulmate connection, but the surrounding energy could tell me that there was a lesson here for you guys to learn with each other, and someone learned it. And it's helping something level up for somebody in other areas than just love. So the one dealing with Cancer, the one dealing with a Cancer is leveling up in many areas of their life because of being able to take a step outside of the situation and reflect from a very authentic place and understand why something happened the way that it did, and lead into a situation with their heart open and not vengeful or immature or anything like that. And it's allowing someone to level up in their life. And for Cancer, I feel like you're benefiting from something too. All right? I'm strongly getting like you going through a major shift because of what this experience has taught you. Okay? It's allowing you to have stronger control over your emotions going forward. Not saying that you were not in control of it before, but even more so than before, to where you're really attuned now. You're really attuned. To where, like maybe before, you had all these emotions and you didn't really know what to do with it. Maybe you picked up on other people's bad mood and assumed that it was you, and then it turned you into a bad mood. Now you've got more control over it. If you walk into a room and someone's in a bad mood, you no longer accept it as your problem or your issue or something to do with you, and you keep separate and you keep your energy strong. You don't let other people's energy affect you anymore. You learned from something. I hope this is making sense. Clarify that Justice card. Temperance and the Page of Wands. Temperance, that's finding balance in your life. That's finding balance with the spiritual world and the material world. It's finding balance with your masculine side, your feminine side. It's finding balance with the person that you're dealing with, coming together, finding a compromise, working together as a team, yin and yang energy. You both needed to learn something separately in order to understand each other mutually. I don't know what this is telling me, so I hope it made sense to you, Cancer. I'm going to leave it alone. Do check out your August monthly. It's in my August playlist. I hope that made sense. It's going to make sense for somebody, but it didn't make sense to me. For zodiac signs you could be dealing with, oh, by the way, this is going to be for the limited communication group or the no contact group. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, fixed energy strongly. I already said Aries. It really could be any zodiac sign. Hope that made sense. So let's get the hidden message. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. And Cancer, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a personal reading giveaway to celebrate my birthday month, where I'm going to pick a whole bunch of random people in the chat and answer any of your questions. It's not super chat based. So first come, first serve, or I won't bother to get everybody, but I'll try to get as many as I can. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. It hurts online to see that you've moved on with your life. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. Yeah, someone is learning a lot about themselves and energy around them through this connection. Like maybe someone didn't have soulmates as their vocabulary. Maybe someone didn't have spiritual awakening in their vocabulary. You may have triggered someone's spiritual awakening, Cancer. Or they do with you, vice versa, if you need to. All right, hope that helps. On to Virgo. For the Leos watching right now, expecting Leo to be next, I did you guys this first because it's your birthday season, so I didn't skip you. You're first. I always go back and forth between, oh my goodness. I always go back and forth between doing capitals or lowercase. There's no rhyme or reason, I swear. Did I write it good? Okay. Oh, did I miss somebody? Hold on, I'm sorry. Thank you, MT1. Thanks, Patty. Have watched so many of your videos from Washington. Thank you, I appreciate you watching. I'm trying to give your comment a heart. Don't do that. I'm like hitting other things. I'm friggin' such a millennial. I'm like hitting everything and it's like causing other pop-ups. All right, so let's do Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you this week. All right, make sure my microphone is not being covered. All right, what do we have for Virgo for the next 7 days? Who's all around them? What's their feelings towards Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? How does Virgo's person feel about them through August 2025, the week of August 4th through the 10th? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock. Hello, frog. Let's rock this deck for my vivacious Virgos. A frog came out of my mouth. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 6 of Wands. That's Leo energy. Some of you could be Leo, Virgo, cuspies. Their intentions with you, the King of Wands, Leo energy again. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the fire energy, or Ace of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. This is all fire. Someone's got the hots for you. And someone's wanting you to know about it. Get ready for a lot of attention this week, Virgo. Someone is targeting you. Someone's looking at you like, hello, Virgo. What's up? You want to come over here? How does Virgo feel about this person? Virgo, stop. 10 of Wands. You're like, they're more trouble than they're worth. But it's all fire. What's the overall energy this week? We have the Fool, major for Aries, all fire. It's all fire in this reading. Influencing the Fool, I have the Empress. We got some earthy energy grounding all this fire. 3 of Cups. Virgo, someone wants to date you, but you're feeling like there's a lot of trouble with this person. Whether you feel like they always get a lot of attention, so you got to worry about other, people swarming them in their DMs, things like that. Or you've already been trying to build something new with this person, but you feel like there's a lot of red tape to cut through in order to give to this. But you're still giving to it because the 10 of Wands is carrying those burdens and not releasing them. So something about this person is making it where you're like, you know what, I'm going to try it out. I'm gonna carry these burdens for a little bit longer, but if it starts to get a little bit too much, I'm going to drop it. So let's take a look. So their feelings for you this week is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is public attention. 6 of Wands is compliments. It's feeling like you stand out from the rest. Why the 6 of Wands for this person's feelings for Virgo? The King of Cups. This person's into you, Virgo. Underneath that, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun, more Leo energy coming through, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. Maybe the reason why there's so much Leo in this reading is because we are in Leo season and someone's taking advantage of this season to focus on building more confidence about how they approach the situation, because Leo talks about confidence. And I do have the Hermit, which is your major arcana. Some of you guys are single right now and you're just trying to figure out if dating is going to be worth it to you. You're putting a lot of emphasis on relationships needing a lot of time and work, and you're just trying to figure out what you want. Well, whoever this person is, they're really into you. They're going to make it really known that they're into you this week. There is a lot of energy being thrown at you this week. It feels like a lot of texting. If this is someone that you work with, this person's throwing you a lot of compliments, like, ooh, you look good in that outfit today, Virgo. It feels like that. Clarify Virgo's feelings. You got the 10 of Wands. Be mindful of anyone sending you any inappropriate pics, because looking at the King of Wands as their intentions and the Ace of Wands as their behavior, I could not help but have an image of in my head, and it was like giving eggplant energy. So that's a side message for somebody. That might be something that's a turn off. So cross-watcher, don't do that. Don't do that. And if you got to switch the eggplant to something else, do it. But don't do that. Virgo's not going to want that. Why the 10 of Wands? Why the 10 of Wands? The King of Swords. So Virgo, your feelings for this person tells me that you've got to think realistically and logically. You're not someone that is going to go towards someone just because they're attractive or because they're hyping you up with compliments. You're someone that wants to know, will this make sense for me to put all this time and energy into it? That's what I'm strongly getting. Does this person really deserve all this effort that I know I'm going to pour in to the relationship? Because Virgos don't go 50% into their relationships. You guys are perfectionists. You guys are perfectionists. If you're giving to a friendship or a business situation or a romantic situation, you're very receptive to the details about this person. You study what their favorite color is, what their favorite food is, what allergies they have. You store it so that way you know this person pretty well, and it's just that's how you are. So you're wanting to make certain that this person is going to be worth everything that you're going to pack into the situation once you go into the situation further, is what I'm strongly getting. It's what I'm strongly getting. Yeah, Queen of Cups on the bottom. You've got a big heart, Virgo. Now, with the King of Cups being here and the Queen of Cups, I do feel like you guys could have a very mature relationship. I'm not getting anything negative off of this person, except they're just like throwing a lot of energy your way just so that you don't lose sight of them. But they might come on a little too strong at first. Clarify their intentions. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? The Death card and the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. They're prepared to take an exit if you are not matching their energy when they start to give you all this attention. They are someone that knows when to walk away with their pride, okay? Because the King of Wands, they're going to give you attention and flirt with you and make it known that they're interested, but if they're seeing you not really giving any interest in return, they'll be like, all right, I tried, walking away. King of Wands in reverse, that person will like get, really insecure and start to still continue to pile on the attention, even if you're not buying what they're giving. But the King of Wands in the upright has too much confidence to do that. It's like, all right, they're not into me, next. So this person is prepared to, peace out if they feel like there's no pickup here, and they'll do it respectfully and quietly, but they are interested in you. So let's clarify their behavior. We got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like having a spark with somebody, okay? Enjoying flirting with you, enjoying reading your text messages. You excite this person. Why the Ace of Wands? The Magician and the Ace of Pentacles and Justice. So we're getting repeated aces now. And the Ace of Pentacles is one of my favorites, indicating to me that this person's trying to materialize some sort of stable opportunity for the two of you, because they see it being a very golden opportunity, and they like how you show up for people in your life. They like your dedication. They like, it's like, you can tell how someone would show up for you the way that they show up for themselves and their friends and family. And we already talked about how much effort you pour in. So it's like this person knows that it would not be a waste of time, or that they would have to do more than their share giving to this situation with you, because they know you are someone that's equal and fair with that Justice card. Okay, so Virgo, there's someone that really likes you, and around this time frame, expect a lot of attention thrown your way. It doesn't feel like it's just this week. It feels like it kind of carries on until your solar return begins. And you're trying to figure out if this is what you want to give to. Aside from what I'm seeing for Virgo right now, what is Virgo's true feelings for this person? Aside from the fact that they're stressing about how much effort to put in, how does Virgo feel about this person in general as a person? The Knight of Cups, you got romantic feelings for them too. In fact, the Two of Cups is right underneath that, hinting that you might feel like this is a soulmate contract. You feel like there is something there. You want to explore it, but you're trying to let your logical side, your practical side, drive it first, and then that's when you're going to let your softer side come in. It's like once you determine someone's worth it, that's when you're like, all right, I'm gonna be less in my head. I'm gonna be more soft and romantic with this person. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so let me get your person's hidden message if you're in the group of Virgos that are in limited communication or no contact at all. But for those who resonate with this reading, I have Virgo here. I have strong Leo. I have Taurus, Libra, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, and Scorpio. I think I already said Scorpio, but if I did, it's Scorpio. Scorpio's here. All right, so let's get your hidden message. Do check out your August monthly, Virgo. I dived into many areas than just love, and they're separated by timestamps. And August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Virgo, I'm doing a birthday read. My birthday is on August 21st, but I like to celebrate every year, but I'm not going to be in town on my actual birthday. So on August 19th, I want to do personal reading giveaway via people who's in the live stream. I'll answer questions live. It's not for super chats. It's just whoever's there and you put your question, I'll try to get to as many people as possible. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had some time to reflect? I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. All right, Virgo, that is for you. I hope that helps. On to Libra. Make sure I did that correctly. Okay. All right, Libra. Oh, you're welcome, Nina. Was that thunder? Oh no, that was my sign shaking. All right, stay. All right, what do we have for Libra this week? Libra, my friendship ball keeps on wiggling as I start to tap into your energy. It's a glass ball. I actually made this myself at a glass blowing shop, but it's a friendship ball, and it's got amethyst crystal, and it's got clear quartz in it, things like that. Not sure if that has meaning for you, whether you've got a friend that's falling for you, someone that doesn't want to just be your friend, or you're feeling that way, okay? Oh, now it stopped. Huh. I guess it just needed me to say that. All right, what do we have for Libra this week? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. Okay, so your person's feelings this week, we have the King of Wands, that's Leo energy, but also Aries and Sag. Their intentions with you, the 3 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Their actions and behavior towards you this week, we have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Your feelings for this person, we have the Tower, major for Scorpio. And the overall energy we have is the High Priestess, major for Pisces. Oh man, a lot of air right underneath. Okay, so you've got someone clearly interested in pursuing something with you this week. Their intentions is to move slow with that 3 of Pentacles in order to build the foundation up first. But their end goal is commitment, is kind of what it looks like. You've got a Tower as your feelings. That could be telling me that this week you're going through a huge realization to something like hitting you out of nowhere. This could be you discovering you have more feelings than you had before for somebody, or this could be you discovering someone has more feelings for you. The Tower doesn't always have to be, oh crap. Sometimes the Tower can be, oh, really? So let's break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings for you this week. We got the King of Wands. King of Wands as feelings tells me that someone wants to showcase their charismatic side. They want, to come towards you in a very passionate way. This is someone that's got a lot of confidence in themselves. For some, you guys could have met each other at the workplace with that 3 of Pentacles, or you have collabed together in business if you are a business owner. Why the King of Pentacles? Or rewind. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? Ace of Cups. Libra, someone's into you in a very deep romantic way, okay? They could be a hybrid of fire and water, but this is someone that's clearly open to pursuing this romantically with you. The Ace of Cups is something new, so it's not like an ex. It's not someone, that you've had a lot of on and off again dynamics with. It's someone, it feels new. And it feels like it does connect to what I said earlier with my friendship ball wiggling. Because I do have the 3 of Pentacles, which talks about platonic relationships, co-workers, mutual friends, things like that. But now seeing the Ace of Cups clarifying the King of Wands, that's someone that clearly wants to change it from friendship to something more romantic. or this is someone that you see at the same gym, the same local hotspot, same coffee shop, things like that. It's someone that's clearly got interest in you. Page of Wands suggests that someone may be giving you their number around this time frame, or if you guys are already dating, already talking, it feels like this person may be opening up more vulnerably with you. So let's clarify that Tower. The Tower is your feelings. Did I put Libra? Oh my God. Thank you, Infinite Faith. The last time I accidentally did Libra backwards, or the R backwards, I got read for filth. Thank you. Okay, back to the Tower. Why is the Tower Libra's feelings this week? Why is the Tower Libra's feelings? The Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Ooh. So this week, Libra, I feel like that Tower is going to trigger some excitement in you versus fear or dread or anxiety. It feels, because when you look at the Tower, it's like a shock. It's a surprise. It's something unexpected, right? You got to look at the context of the card or the energy around it, and peeling back the layers, it's all positive cards. Four of Wands talks about community, support, building a foundation, marriage, relationship, things like that. Ace of Wands is excitement, playfulness, flirting. Ace of Pentacles shows that there's a solid foundation here too. My cats are having a fight outside by the window. So Libra, you're excited about something. You're excited. Some of you guys have been single for a while and you're ready to change that with the Nine of Pentacles being underneath. You're like, yeah, I've been doing good on my own. I'm open to seeing where this is going to go. So let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. It feels like this person is going to try to continue building slowly with that Three of Pentacles while putting in effort to avoid any rejection. Because the Five of Pentacles can sometimes be worrying that someone's going to get annoyed with us and eventually leave our messages unread beyond the whole pleasantry of responding just to be nice. Like there could be something going on where this person may be worried that you're going to respond just to be nice, and that if they push it any further, you will start to ignore them. So it's like they're trying to build slowly, even though the King of Wands doesn't like the slow setting. King of Wands likes the speed setting. They like to go fast. For someone here, there could have been already a failed attempt at something where someone did abandon the idea. Like there could have been an attempt to like pursue this, but someone abandoned the idea without the other person knowing that there was an attempt about to be made. It's like not knowing someone likes you and is about to ask you out, and then they change their mind and weeks go by and you didn't even know that you were that close of being asked out, not realizing you were already ghosted or abandoned without even knowing it. It's like, oh, I didn't know you abandoned the idea of me. What the fudge? It's like that energy. The Strength card and the Hermit. So I do feel like someone's going to approach this in a very grounded way while also maintaining their confidence. So let's clarify that Hierophant. It feels like everyone's getting in new relationships this week. It's like this month is like everyone like being more open to new relationships, meeting new people, taking friendships to someplace more romantic. And maybe the last couple of months were all about breakups with other people. Why the Hierophant? Queen of Pentacles. So clarifying this person's behavior and getting the Queen of Pentacles tells me that this person is going to bring in some very strong grounding energy to you guys' relationship after starting off with the fire and water. So this is someone that's trying to utilize all elements to make something happen, which is telling me that they're very gifted when it comes to reading energy. Like, they're really good at reading energy. They are really good at using energy in their favor. But they're not using it in negative ways. This person might be really strong with law of attraction, law of attachment, detachment. This is someone that really knows how to work with energy, or use what they were given as their advantage and not highlight what they are not advantaged in. I hope that made sense. It's like they're going to work with what God gave them in order to like make something happen, but they're also good at reading the energy around them to know when it's not the right time to take action, when someone's giving off, I won't want to say yes to you vibes, but I might say yes just to be nice. They can pick up on that. They're very sensitive to it. Yeah, High Priestess on the bottom. Libra, you're connecting with someone very tapped in. You guys could have a lot of things in common with like spirituality and things like that. I feel like if you were to bring up spirituality topics with this person, they would be on board with it. I'm also getting big into human design. Yeah. It feels like you're about to crack open something and discover more about this person and realize how much you have in common. And that's because this person's taken the time to build off of something slowly, giving you guys a chance to realize, whoa, we have a lot in common. We have this in common. We have that in common. So that way you guys can have that deeper bond, and then everything else will start to intensify. Instead of rushing, going straight to the physical attraction, and then it fizzling out. Something like that. Looks good. So for the group that are in no contact or limited communication with someone right now, I'm going to pull their feelings for you. But for those who resonate with this reading, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Leo, Pisces. But it really could be any zodiac sign, okay? Do check out your Libra August monthly. It's in my playlist. I have a combination of love, career, and money topics in that monthly. I've been adding general readings to my layout now. And Libra, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a personal reading hangout with you guys. Every birthday season I like to do that, but I'm going to be out of town for my actual birthday. So that date, I'm going to pull as many people in the chat and answer as many questions as possible. So if you want to be a part of that, notification bell is your friend. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh that used to light up my world. All right, Libras, that's for you. Hope it helps. And for you Libris. That was so lame. I can't believe I spelled it wrong. I'm a really good speller. I don't know what happened. That was like a glitch, a mental glitch for me to spell out Libra like that. All right, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. Hi, Chrissy. Good to see you too. Thank you, J-Dub. Thank you, Infinite Faith. You're welcome, Venetia. I hope I said your name right. Beautiful name. I hope I said it right, though. You guys are awesome. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Their intentions towards you, we have the Page of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions with you this week, we have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm getting sick of saying Pentacles. Could be an earth sign you're dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your feelings for them. The Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. And the overall energy for the week, we have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And the World card and the Hanged Man. Oh, my Lanta. This is a very high stakes week, Scorpio. Depending on how you guys move forward, this could be a make or break week. Someone's surrendering to whatever happens, happens. Someone's not going to fight anymore. Someone's accepting something as it needs to and just letting go and letting God at this point. Someone may be feeling like they've already fought every fight that they feel like they need to fight, and it just feels like at that point where it's like, all right, whatever happens, happens. I'm so freaking mentally fatigued over this crap. But it doesn't match the spread, though, because you're coming in with this Empress energy as your feelings. They're coming in with the Three of Pentacles. The spread doesn't match it, though. So let's break it down. Unless there's like an outside situation happening in someone's life, which might indirectly cause a hit to the relationship that you're dealing with right now. I had a similar message for Gemini. Like Scorpio, if you and another person are doing really well, or you guys are in that early stages of building a relationship, something external is possibly coming in, indirectly causing some sort of strain on this situation. Why is this person's feelings for Scorpio, the Three of Pentacles? There could be a third party here, but I'm not seeing strong evidence of it, so I'm not going to like focus on that yet. The Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is losing a lot of sleep about the situation with you, Scorpio. So it may be them that's like, you know what, I'm just going to accept whatever happens, happens. I'm so done. They're intending to extend an olive branch with you with that Page of Pentacles the more I'm looking at the situation to see if that's going to improve something, Eight of Pentacles. But someone is at that point where it's like, if that doesn't work, I'm over it. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, Six of Swords right underneath that, and the Death card. It feels like someone's making some sort of last attempt to see if something could happen here that is not going to be filled with stress and anxiety. And if that still is not enough, someone's like, all right, I've tried, bye. Strongly getting that. Strongly getting that. And look at the eyes of this Death card. Holy cannoli. This is like one of the few Death cards that just gets me like stuck staring at it. It's like someone's feeling like, you know, they've got a higher energy, like a spirit guide or a passed over loved one saying, come on, get away from this situation. It's not working out. Let's go. But someone stubborn right here is like, come on, I've already put in a lot of effort here. Let me at least try one more time. And then that higher energy is like, okay, but this is your last time, and then let it go. It's like that. Like Scorpio, you and another person have gone through a repeated cycle with each other. Let me clarify your feelings. Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Star. Even though what I'm seeing here is like stressful, you're coming in strong. You're coming in as someone that is protecting your energy. You're someone that has your heart open. You're very nurturing. You're very caring. You take good care of other people even when you're going through something stressful. So Scorpio, you might be going through something separate from this person, which is making this person feel like there's no forward movement because of something else you're dealing with. And you're trying your best to like not lose your crap in this whole situation, but they're feeling like they're wasting their time. Like they've been patient with you, but something has just taken too long. It could be vice versa, you guys. But you've got the Six of Cups and you've got the Eight of Swords. Some of you Scorpios may feel like you're restricted due to your past. Your past is keeping you restricted from doing what you want to do in a situation. But is it really holding you back, or is it protecting you from making a mistake? Ooh. Oh, Scorpio. Sometimes we might assume that our past is getting in the way of what we want to attract in our life, not knowing that what's holding us back is actually protecting us from getting into something that might not be good for us. Clarify that Ten of Swords. Clarify that Ten of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. If someone's trying to exit something, someone's feeling like they have to be strategic for their exit. Like not cause a scene, not bring any attention to their exit. Like sneak out the back door sort of thing. But it's trying to plan strategically, and another person is like, come on now. Scorpio, it's like you're trying to do something with the utmost dignity and respect and grace in a situation. But no matter how you try to like take care of something, something feels like it's holding you back on purpose. Clarify that Death card in the Six of Swords. It's like maybe something is not meant to have your action, or maybe something is not meant for you to take action on it. The Devil and the Fool. Someone may be planning to take some sort of risk because of temptation, attraction, grass is greener on the other side, or overindulgence. But someone's higher self is saying, don't do it. Move away from that. And it's coming in with that Scorpio energy. Someone here is married, whether you or this person. That's a side message for somebody. Someone's married and is tempted to break free from that marriage because of some sort of temptation, and someone's being blocked every step of the way. But is it really restricting someone, or is Spirit protecting? And then for the group that's not dealing with any third-party stuff, there's something else going on where someone's trying to be patient with someone as they process some sort of painful event. And I got that message for Gemini too. So something could have happened during Gemini season for somebody here, and slowing down the progress of building a relationship for those who are not dealing with third parties. But those who are dealing with third parties, if something keeps on interfering with your ability or their ability to move this forward, it's because one's higher self is saying, no, don't do it. It's not going to work out like that. I feel like I got that for you last week. Give me another card on that Six of Swords to the Death card. The Star. And the Hierophant, Ten of Cups. There could be some travel for someone too. Or a desire for travel. Oh, Scorpio. You're giving me like two different storylines, and I'm like trying to keep it separated. But no matter which way you cut it, you and the other group are dealing with something very stressful right now. You guys can at least agree on that. And you both storylines are feeling like something else is holding something back, even if both parties want to move forward. Clarify this Page of Pentacles as this person's intentions with Scorpio. Page of Swords and Justice. Someone wants to do something fair, or someone wants to be honest about something. Someone could also be waiting for a pending divorce, with that Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Justice card. Someone may be waiting for someone to finalize a divorce before going all in on something. That's for somebody. Someone's needing time to heal from something else maybe. Six of Swords, the Death card, is giving someone proper time to heal, process something painful before expecting, you know, someone to go all in. Anything else for Scorpio before I pull the hidden message? Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups. The Three of Cups, Four of Swords, that's like a separation of a get-together, like cutting off a get-together, or going no contact on a friend, or going no contact on someone that you're dating. Taking a little break because someone feels like they're emotionally unsatisfied or needing to emotionally detach because of a stressful event going on. Like someone's in emotional protection mode and feels like they have to emotionally shut down in order to preserve all sanity at this point, it feels like. But someone's going to make it through it. I see the Star card. Someone's going to have, you know, some good turnaround after this. Someone needs to have hope and faith that everything is happening the way it needs to. But Scorpio, I feel like you're taking it the best way you can with that Empress energy. I hope this made sense. You and Cancer both got like really like cryptic or encryptic, I don't know if I'm saying that right, cryptic messages. You might be dealing with a Cancer or something happened during Cancer season. Now, this is for my no contact or limited communication group, but for zodiac signs that came through here, I have Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. That's the main ones. I hope that made sense. Do check out your August monthly, Scorpio. That reading might help you out. Plus, it has other general messages attached to it too, not just love. And Scorpio, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a personal reading giveaway live on a live stream where I'm going to pick as many people in the chat that I can and answer questions with tarot. Not super chat based, but if you throw a super chat, that's whatever, but it's not for super chats. It's to celebrate my birthday month. But I'm going to be out of town for my actual birth date, so I chose August 19th. Please rock that like and subscribe button, figure out if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you've lost faith in me. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Wow, that was intense. All right, let's step into Sagittarius's life now. Scorpios definitely put me through the deep waters. Not complaining. Hi, Sagittarius. What up, Buttercups? 1 second. All right. All right, now I'm ready. Sorry, guys. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius for the next 7 days? How does their person feel about them, please? Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. 2 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 7 of Cups. Their intentions with you. 3 of Wands. Their behavior and actions towards you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Your feelings towards this person, the 6 of Swords. And the overall energy this week, we have the Ace of Wands. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're a Scorpio rising, so am I. Scorpio rising sisters. All right. Influencing the Ace of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles. All right, Sagittarius, you've got somebody wanting to like pursue something. They're getting excited, like randomly excited, like something's giving them some like strong support. Like they may feel like something is nudging them. Because the King of Pentacles is someone that moves slow. That's someone that's slow to ask someone out on a date. That's someone slow to commit. They usually go about it in a very slow but practical way. But something is like putting a fire up someone's butt to just kind of move it a little quicker. And that is like ideal for a fire sign. All right? You're just chilling and just doing your own thing, minding your own business, just trying to not have a stressful week. So I don't see you being the one that's in pursuit of something. You're just like, I'm doing me. I'm just chilling. I've had a bad work week. I'm just going to chill. You know, because the Six of Swords is moving away from a stressful situation. So you've already maybe had your fill of drama. So let's take a look at this person's feelings. Sometimes the Seven of Cups as feelings can be someone who's fantasizing. And as I'm saying that, I see the Moon card and the Lovers card. If this is someone relatively new, Sagittarius, they're fantasizing about kissing you, being intimate with you, things like that. Or picturing how you would respond to their advantage, their advance, or whatever, their offer, their something. It feels like you got someone that you've been kind of flirting with, but something never really got off the ground yet. Their intentions is to explore something. Clarify their feelings. They might have kept their options open for a little bit, or they may be keeping their options open around this time frame, depending on how you respond to what they're dropping over. Why the Seven of Cups? The Queen of Swords. And the Strength card, major for Leo. And then I see the Six of Cups. This person may feel like you don't relax too much around them. And it might be because of some things that you've experienced. They just feel like you might be a little bit uptight around them. And I kind of got that energy off of you earlier where you're like, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm not worrying about anything else. So they might assume that you're just closed off emotionally. Like maybe you're a divorcee or you went through a breakup not long ago. Because the Queen of Swords can sometimes represent someone that, you know, just filed for divorce or got a divorce or went through a breakup and has healed and is more discerning going forward than just being casual about their love life. And that could explain why that Six of Swords is there. So you might be giving off the vibe to someone that you're not interested in being pursued, but something shifts around them, which makes them say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go for it anyway. They build up the confidence. The Tower, the Six of Wands, the Empress. Clarify their intentions with Sagittarius. Why the Three of Wands? Some of you, this could be someone that might live at a distance right now. Or someone that travels a lot for work. The Seven of Swords. I don't like that. And the Three of Swords. This person, oh, you had me cross-watch here. I was supporting you until that card came out. This person may feel like there's something about your energy that gives off you just went through a breakup or you went through something and you're kind of doing your own thing. And something is motivating this person to pursue you a little bit more faster, even if they felt like they had to back off. But it's like they're learning something about you and what you've been through and not really caring about that too much, still wanting to get what they want. I don't like that. It started off really good, but then when I saw this combo, I didn't like that. It's like, yeah, I know Sagittarius went through something, but I want to date them, so I'm going to go for it. It's that energy. Like they're witnessing you, watching something in your life very personal sink in front of you, and you feel like you can't stop it. And this person's like, yeah, but what about Saturday night? You want to go on a date? It's like, read the room. Something like that. Because the more I'm diving into your energy, Sagittarius, you're giving off that you don't trust romantic partners right now. You're just trying to like keep to yourself. It's like I could picture you going to the gym, not wanting to be hit on, just wanting to be left alone, to work out in peace. You want to go to the grocery store, get your groceries without someone hitting on you. It's like you kind of want to do your own thing because a recent experience has left you feeling like mentally fatigued, and you've worked through that and you're finally out of that, but you're not like rushing to get into anything else. And you got someone that's feeling like this courage to like pursue you, and there's like this fire up their butt to go even faster with you. But it feels like it might be tied into some sort of karmic lesson with that Wheel of Fortune card being there. They might be learning a lesson on something to do with you. Oh my goodness. Cross-watcher of Sagittarius. If you're feeling like Sagittarius is giving off I'm not interested vibes, not necessarily not interested in you, but maybe dealing with some personal stuff, I would respect that, because I feel like when a fire sign is ready to be playful and romantic, you'll know. They light up a room and they're just like the life of the party. But when a fire sign doesn't want any of that attention, the light goes out. That fire is dimmed. And it's all about healing at that point. That's what I'm strongly getting. I have a fire sign that's like, no, I'm on my healing tour right now. Please do not invite me out. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I'll be nice to you. We can maybe talk in a couple weeks. But right now, I just witnessed something sink that I gave a lot of attention to, and I'm not in the mood. You're processing something from your past, Sagittarius. Whether you're processing a rejection, processing an abandonment, or something else went on, and you're like, I got to figure that out. And this person may be learning a karmic lesson tied into you, tied into... But why were they feeling like externally motivated to come towards you in the first place? That's what I'm not connecting. Because something is telling them to go a little bit quicker, because they were going slow with you at first. It's like, what inspired this person to take quicker action to you if they weren't meant to? Because the Wheel of Fortune, that's like divine intervention. That's like when the universe is driving the wheel a little bit. So if the universe was trying to drive the wheel a little bit, but it's not the right time for you, then why would the universe urge this person to take action if it's not the right timing? That does not make sense. All right, let me clarify it with a different deck. Hold on. That's going to bug the crap out of me. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here? You told me earlier that something motivated this person to speed up. Now you're saying something else. You're contradicting yourself, Spirit. Why the Wheel of Fortune? King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Oh, Eight of Cups. Oh, okay, and I just got chills. All right. Cross-watcher of Sagittarius. You were being given the right motivation towards this person, but they wanted you to sit in those feelings first, because Sagittarius may be turning their back on some things right now, and they wanted you to feel this urge to come towards Sagittarius, just to like be prepared and to sit in those feelings a little bit and try not to like be forceful, something like that. So it's not like you were wrong to feel like you want to pursue Sagittarius, but that now's not the right time to actually execute it. Well, that's a around the bush way of explaining that. I could have gotten that out in 2 cards earlier if Spirit was a little bit more clear with that. They took the long way to tell me that message, Sagittarius. Sorry. They took the long way. They took the back roads. No toll roads for me. They made me go through all that crap just to tell me that. Okay, anything else for Sagittarius in the situation before I pull the hidden message? The World card. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're closing out a chapter right now. It's not the right time for you to start anything new, especially, are we still in Mercury retrograde? Yeah, you kind of don't want to start anything new around that time frame. Let this settle, and then you'll be able to start a new chapter, which is the Fool card. So until that Fool card comes in, you're just completing a chapter right now. You're not in any need to rush. All right, wow. Let's get the hidden message. For those of you in no contact or in limited communication, that's where this deck is coming in. But for those who resonate with this confusing read, I've got strong fixed energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Leo strong Leo, strong fixed signs. It's mostly fixed signs in this reading. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be those signs. All right. You know, Sagittarius, I posted your August monthly yesterday. In that reading, there was something you were being guided to release in order to start something. That might have something to do with what I just saw here. Like that energy transference, you gotta like purge something first before making space for something else, but the next thing wants to come in too quickly before it's time. Kind of like, all right, let me give you an example. This is probably gonna be the worst example, but it's coming through. Say you're McDonald's, right? All right, and you're trying to clean up from the breakfast rush to get prepared for the lunch rush. You know, you got the things that you use to cook eggs and bacon and sausage in the spot where the burgers are going to get made and fries, things like that. So you're trying to clean up after the breakfast rush, and you got friggin', I want a #1 combo coming towards you, wanting extra fries and burgers, and you haven't even cleaned up the breakfast rush yet, and they're wanting their lunch now, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. You're going through the transition of switching from the breakfast lunch or breakfast time to the lunch. It's like you're trying to like clean up from the breakfast rush before you can start making the burgers and the fries for this person. Someone's rushing and you're like, no, it's still morning time. We haven't started lunch yet. Back off. That's what's coming through. I hope that made sense. I don't think that made sense. I think that made that worse. Like something is meant to happen. Something is meant to start, but not yet. Not yet. Someone needs to slow their roll. Because I remember your title of your video being Universe is done waiting for something. And you're done waiting too, but there needs to be some sort of sequence. Anyway, I feel like you're on the other side of my every breath. That was the worst example. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? All right. I hope that helps. All right, on to Capricorn. Whew, like my brain hurts now. Hi, sea goats. What up? Hi, Janine. Mine too. That was like one of those mind busters. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius, if I confused you more than how you started. It'll make sense for someone. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? How does their person feel about them? 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Cappy, your person's feelings for you. We have the 4 of Pentacles. That's Sun and Capricorn energy. Their intentions with you. We have the Fool, major for Aries. Their behavior and actions with you. We have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Your feelings for this person. We have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio again. And the overall energy we have is the Star, major for Aquarius, followed by the 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo, and the Knight of Cups, Cancer by Scorpio. Okay, more lighthearted reading compared to the last couple. Feels like something exciting is happening between you and another person, Capricorn. You guys may be planning something and you're getting all pumped up and ready to go. Yeah. You guys are like making some sort of plan around this time frame and it's getting you guys excited, like you're taking a trip together, or someone's feeling like more like themselves these days, and it's allowing another person to feel welcomed in their life again. Hold on, that's a specific message for somebody, like either for Capricorn or the cross watcher. Someone here out of this equation was not feeling like themselves, may have pushed people away and just kind of stayed in hermit mode, didn't want to be around much of anybody, yet alone a specific person. But now it's feeling like something has been released, something was processed, someone was able to figure something out on their own, and it is now like, hey, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here, let's go there. It's like someone's coming in really excited and pumped up after needing some time to just like be left alone. Someone needed to process some past stuff. You've got the Six of Cups, so that could be you, Capricorn. While someone else chose to just focus on their money and gave the other person space. All right, let's break it down. This person's feelings for you is the Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Pentacles for how this person feels about Capricorn? They definitely hold a lot of value in you. The Empress. Someone really feels like you are someone worth protecting energetically. Like they don't want to have anything screw up you guys' connection at all. Yeah, look at that, Five of Swords on the bottom. Whoever this person is, they come to bat for you a lot. Like if you guys work together, this is someone that's not tolerating office gossip about you. Or if someone else in their life might make some sort of rude comment about you, they really like speak up for you. This is someone that's like, you're not going to say that about Cappy. This is someone that protects you like a treasure. And gave you a lot of space when you needed it, or you both gave each other space. I'm actually getting the both of you needed space. Have you ever had one of those situations where you're really close with someone, but you kind of drift apart and you guys don't see each other or talk to each other for a while because you're going through your own stuff, but nobody's hating each other? And it's like 6 months can go by and you pick up the phone and it's like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? You want to meet up for Friday? And it's like, okay. And it's like, it's back to normal, chit-chatting and laughing. No one's like angry about needing that space. Why am I hearing birthday horns? Oh, the rooster. One of my kids grabbed that rooster where you squeeze it and it goes, so annoying. Clarify Capricorn's feelings. Why the Six of Cups? Capricorn, you and this person have a special thing together. Why the Six of Cups? The Eight of Cups. And the Moon card. Yeah, look at that. And the King of Pentacles. That's you. And then I got the Queen of Wands. That's fire. It feels like you and another person are coming in very mature. You're this King of Pentacles, regardless of your gender, and this person is the Queen of Wands. It's looking like you both may have gone through some sort of energy release where you both worked on a lot of your shadow work on a lot of heavy energy that was making someone act different than what they're used to. Like I'm getting someone being more angry than they're used to because of everything that's happening around them and just not wanting to be around people that they care about because they don't want to direct that anger back at them. Capricorn, either you did this or someone else did this with you. Someone purposely like distanced themselves so they would not end up saying something hurtful or mean to someone that they care about and knew that they were very like charged up, like ready to like pound sand or ready to like say something hurtful, you know, depending on what's happening. Someone needed to walk away from that energy and be like, all right, I need to calm down. I need to release all of this. Like someone may be telling me that they had a really bad year. Everything was like aggravating them and they decided to distance themselves from dating, love, family, friends, just to feel normal again, and is now feeling better and is ready to come out and play. Some of you, this is not a romantic interest. For some of you, this is someone important to you. Someone that you didn't want to like inadvertently pop up at if I don't know, because I got the Knight of Cups there too. The Knight of Cups is romance. Clarify that Fool. Someone's having a new beginning. Five of Swords. Someone's having a new beginning, but needed to tear down some walls that were already crumbling, that were not needing to be up anymore. And Nine of Cups is right underneath that. So Capricorn, whoever this person is, you and this person both may have had some things separate going on that you guys needed to deal with, whether drama with family, drama with friends, drama with work. And you guys kept each other separate from that. So that way when you do connect, it's always good vibes. Like there's someone in your life that you would not ever want to raise your voice at. And vice versa. Okay, I got the Death card here, indicating someone feels brand new. And I just saw the Temperance card. I like it. It's like a metamorphosis energy coming through here. Someone needed time for themselves and came out stronger than ever, and now something is like breathing life into someone again. I like it. I like it. I can see the bigger picture here. I'm trying to convey that to you guys too. Two of Cups. And then I got the Eight of Swords right underneath that. Yeah, someone needed to like, you know, release some things that were sabotaging their happiness. And around this time frame, someone's working with you equally, Two of Cups. Like you guys seem to go through similar things at the same time, which makes your guys' bond stronger. Like you guys relate to each other. I see you guys talking about that. I see you guys talking about that. Hi, Kita. Hi, Girly Poo. I just saw you come in. Hi. Anything else? Clarify that Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Star. Eight of Wands. And I see the Queen of Pentacles. There's some travel. There's some fun. There's something going on in your life, Capricorn. And your August monthly, oh my goodness, the general reading portion was with so much money. So much money in that reading. So looking at what I see here and then seeing the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you are being guided to pull away from your love life for a little bit, Capricorn, and just focus on yourself, as this was getting you prepared for entering a new timeline where you needed to be at your strongest, whether you're becoming a business owner, and you really want to have a good control of your emotions if you're a business owner, okay? You don't want to randomly pop off at a customer, all right, because, you know, they're complaining about something, you know, or before getting a promotion at work where you're needing to be a manager to a whole bunch of other people, and you've got to lead with integrity and have respect from your employees. I got that for you for your yesterday's monthly. So a lot of you Capricorns, the bigger picture here is you needed to release some pent-up frustration and anger and whatever to the people or world around you, because you're about to level up. And to be leveled up, you really got to control your emotions. Not saying that you're walking around popping off at people, no. But something was really getting at your gills. Something was really like pushing you almost to the point where you were going to break off the ledge and just friggin' one day just call everybody out and just say, I hate all of you, and drop the mic and leave, you know? This prevented you from doing that because there's people in your life you really love and you want them to be a part of that next phase of your life because they're going to be an asset. Oh, wait a minute. In your August monthly, for the general read portion, I remember the Queen of Wands being an important supportive role to something that you were doing with the King of Pentacles. And now it's coming up again. Now it's coming up again. I don't know if this is a family member, a lover, a friend, a colleague, something like that. Okay, something like that. I gotta let that go, but I hope that made sense for you. But you got a lot of money opportunities coming towards you. So keep working on yourself and how you respond to things outside of your control, because you need to be a leader-like energy for the next phase of your life. Whether you're going to be a parent, a boss or something. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I have Libra, I have Scorpio, I have Leo, I have Aries, Pisces. I just saw Aquarius. I thought Aquarius. Those are the main ones. So Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, and Scorpio are the main ones of, around you at this time frame. Now, for those of you who are in limited or no communication with someone, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings for you. Do check out that August monthly I did for you yesterday, okay? It's in my August playlist. This would make sense to you. Okay. And also, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Capricorn, mark your calendar. I'm going to do a personal reading live stream giveaway where I'm going to pick as many people in the chat as I can. I can probably do like 30 people in an hour. I'm a fast talker. So if you want to be a part of that, August 19th. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. So that's for you. Hope that helps. On to Aquarius. Stop dropping. I'm like Butterfingers over here. Jeez. Aquarius. Na 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 na. Aquarius. Boop 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 boop. Hi Aquarius, what up? Hope you guys are all doing amazing. By the way, Aquarius, I have your August monthly uploading right now. I will be posting it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just waiting for the captions to update. So that way, for those of you who are watching it at work, you can just read the captions. Or the hearing impaired. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. Okay, so your person's feelings for you this week, we had Judgment, major for Scorpio. Their intentions with you, the 2 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, we had the Knight of Cups. In the overall energy this week, we had the 2 of Wands. Influenced by the Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. For some reason, I'm having trouble like talking. Like I feel like I have to struggle to get the word out. Like someone's like choking at my throat. For some of you Aquarians, you may feel like someone's not talking to you right now, or someone is like avoiding a certain topic. And I do have the 2 of Swords as someone's intentions, which could be to bounce around a topic, be kind of indecisive around something, or procrastinate. Someone feels like they have to make a very important decision and it affects the 2 of you, but they're kind of flopping back and forth towards it. But the Page of Pentacles does reassure me that they will come to some sort of clarity about something and stay firm about something. But till then, it's like flopping, like someone's flopping back and forth. 2 of Wands, Page of Cups, 9 of Swords. Okay, so let's start with this person's feelings for you. We have the Judgment card. Why Judgment, please? Why the Judgment, please? 7 of Wands, Leo energy. And Justice, Libra energy. Wow, Judgment and Justice together. Aquarius, someone wants to tell you that they feel like you misjudged them and it wasn't fair, and they want to defend their name, defend their character, or defend their position. But they're going back and forth on how they want to approach this so that way you don't make any more assumptions or judgments. But there's a part of them that's going back and forth thinking, but was Aquarius accurate? That could be that Two of Swords. It's like, am I not seeing something? Did Aquarius see something that I didn't see about how I was acting? And that could explain why someone's flip-flopping. Because a part of them wants to just rush in and be like, hey, that wasn't fair. But then there's another part of them that's like, was that true though? That's kind of what I'm getting. Because to see the Judgment and the Justice card together, along with the Seven of Wands, think of the Seven of Wands as like a defendant at a courtroom, right? The Seven of Wands is like, Your Honor, I defend myself, blah, blah, blah. And Judgment is the judge. And the Justice symbol is like the jury. You know, it's just, someone feels like they were misjudged. And they're upset about it. But at the same time, they keep going back and forth on, am I ignoring that I'm a problem? Am I the problem or are they? Clarify that Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Moon and the Hermit. I feel like around this time frame, Aquarius, someone is really trying to do a deep dive into, you know, what's going on with them to see if there's some truth to why you're saying certain things to them. Because when I look at your feelings, you're telling me that you have strong feelings for them. You are romantically linked to them. But for some reason, they're feeling like you misjudged them, which is kind of taking away from the romance for them. You might not have any idea about this, Aquarius. Like, you may not realize that you may have made a comment that they took personally. You may have said something via text that threw them off. Something has this person in their head stressing out. Nine of Swords. You hit a nerve. You hit some sort of nerve. But that is a trigger, and they're trying to figure out why they felt so triggered. Because when someone triggers us, that's a sign that we've got some sort of healing to do on something. Because only hit dogs holler. That's kind of what I'm getting. You may have been on to something that they didn't even know about. But I don't think you're even aware that you even triggered this person. Because you got your own stuff going on. Clarify Aquarius' feelings for this person. You might be a mirror reflection for someone. Like you're reflecting back at someone here, things that they may be ignoring. Why the King of Cups for how Aquarius feels about this person? The Three of Pentacles. You want to work together with them. Page of Wands could be a younger fire sign, doesn't have to be. Aquarius, I'm just getting that you've been going about your business, minding your own business, and coming in very sweet to this person, not realizing all this is happening behind the scenes. Like, just for them to come to you and be like, hey, we need to talk about what you said last week. I can almost picture you being like, what? You've been thinking about that all this time? I didn't know that upset you. It's like that. They're getting ready to talk to you about something, Aquarius. They're getting ready to talk to you about something. They don't want to be in this energy anymore because they like you. Why the Page of Pentacles? Why the Page of Pentacles? Temperance and the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. You're actually helping them more than you know, Aquarius. And it's like they're almost thanking you for like bringing something to their awareness. And that's why they're strongly trying to not like rush in defensive with you. And actually sit in that feeling a little bit and ask themselves, why am I feeling so triggered by that? Why am I defensive about that? What is that trying to tell me about myself? And they do a little deep dive with that Hermit to the Moon and the Two of Swords. And they're like, oh, okay, that's why I was so upset about that. And then they come to you wanting to like, you know, come to you in a sweet way. Had they been impulsive, that could lead to you guys falling apart and breaking things off. So they're actually lucky that they've resisted that. So cross watcher, if you're feeling triggered by something that Aquarius said, just give it a couple of days, sleep it off, and see how you feel about it later, because I do feel like you and Aquarius could really work out well together, but someone's needing to like not be so reactive. I think that's the correct way of saying it. Don't be so reactive just yet. Too many people walk around being really reactive instead of just like listening to what's being said and processing it. We're all human though. We're all human. We all fall to the temptation of allowing a trigger to get us. Anything else for Aquarius and this person? Yeah, the Tower. And then I got the King of Swords. Your words, King of Swords, trigger some sort of big tower moment in your person, Aquarius. Your words really do land strongly. They have a lot of weight. But when it's the King of Swords in the upright, it's a truth teller. It's someone that says it like it is, doesn't sugarcoat anything, says what needs to be said, and it's not the King of Swords' responsibility of how people react to it. If it's something that's needing to be said, they say it. The King of Swords is one of those types of people that you want to go to for advice because they'll tell you what they feel like you need to hear, regardless of it not being the advice that you want or, you know, being told what you want to hear. The King of Swords will say exactly what they feel like is the truth, and it's not their responsibility on how it's received. But if someone were to not be quick to react, they'll see how powerful the King of Swords' words are in someone's healing journey. Some of you Aquarians, you might have a profession where your words really do matter. Your words really do matter. You might even have some strong Mercury placements, like a teacher, a coach, or I'm getting for someone here, a professor, like a college professor, a teacher. Your words matter. Don't hesitate saying what's the truth, okay? So anything else for Aquarius for the situation this week before I pull the hidden message? Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So after this part, I feel like you're going to have a really good week, Aquarius. I feel like you got a lot of people that love you and appreciate you. All right, you got a mother figure around you too that's being very sweet with you right now. So let's get the hidden message. This is for the no contact group or limited communication group. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Sagittarius, I have Scorpio, Libra, Pisces, Virgo. I saw Leo. Where did Leo go? Leo was here. Leo disappeared. Some of you guys might have a Leo that's going to go ghost, because I saw Leo cards and I don't see it anymore. Anyway, so let's get the hidden message. All right. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Yeah. Aquarius, you might be helping someone work on themselves. Oh, it's backwards. You can't read that. Time passes, but my Leo cat is like yelling at the door. Maybe a Leo is coming back after ghosting you. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. All right, Aqua babies, that is for you. Hope that helps. I adore you guys. On to Pisces. My water fishies. Oof. Chalk dust up my nose. I was trying to clear off the thingamajigger. Whew, that tickled. Ugh, I don't know if you guys ever got chalk dust up your nose. All I know is my fat squirrel looks like he's got some serious dandruff. Look at him. You guys can't see that on the video when you look at my videos, but look at, he's covered in freaking... Actually, we could say that's snow. He's in the wintry forest. I don't want to clean him off because he's got like years of like memories and energy on him. Anyway, random thoughts out loud. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at you this week. What's going on with Pisces this week? What do we have for Pisces this week? What do we have for Pisces this week? Someone said that they thought that was a Jabba of the Hutt on my table. No, it's my fat squirrel. I bought him years ago with my kids at a nature preserve, and it's actually a key holder, but he looked like he belonged on my table. 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 9 of Cups. Their intentions with you, Ace of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Lovers. And your feelings towards this person, the Moon. And the overall energy is the 5 of Cups. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. All right, 9 of Cups, good start. Pisces, you got somebody this week that just feels like you are like that person that's always around at the right time. It's kind of what I'm getting, especially with the Lovers card showing up in their behavior position. I'm strongly getting that there's someone in your life right now that's like, dang, Pisces is always around in the right time. Like, have you ever had one of those moments where you're going through something very stressful and there's that one person that seems to like know what to say, or just a hug helps, or they don't, you know, tell you that they relate to you, but they let you vent to them and it makes you feel better. There's something about your energy, Pisces, that this person's like, I'm just so glad Pisces is around when things happen. Like someone's like throwing a lot of positive energy your way. Like talking to you is something very important to them. There's something that they want to talk to you about. The Ace of Swords, as their intentions, tells me that they want to be really open and honest about something. And I wonder if that brings you guys closer with that Lovers card. All right, clarify that 9 of Cups. Clarify that 9 of Cups. Clarify that 9 of Cups. The High Priestess, Pisces energy again. They've got strong Pisces in their energy right now. You're someone that just is really like, I keep on getting that you're helpful to be around. Yeah, look at that, 5 of Swords on the bottom. I don't know if they vent to you a lot about things and you always know what to say. Or you were the first person to believe in them. I'm getting something even deeper going on here, and I just can't get the word out, though. They feel like you're a very private person. You don't talk to a lot of different people, but you talk to them, and it makes them feel special. Like they might have an idea about you where you might have showed an introvert side of yourself, or you might have showed this person a side of you that is comfortable being by yourself. You might have a lot of solo hobbies where you don't really need a whole bunch of people around you. You're comfortable being on your own, doing your own thing, tinkering around the house, things like that. And they feel special that since you're not sociable, but you socialize with them. I don't know. It's like they... Let me clarify your feelings. Why the Moon for how Pisces feels about this person? Got a lot of water. The 9 of Swords, so you both have the number 9 here. And then I got the 10 of Cups. Pisces, you care about this person deeply, but you also have a lot of fear behind the scenes that they are not aware of. Like they may see you as someone that calms them down, relaxes them, but they have no idea the mental gymnastics you are doing on a daily basis in regards to everything in your life. Like you might come off as very calm, cool, collective, and just very like chill and like an introvert, but behind the scenes, it's like your brain is always braining. It's like it doesn't shut off. You're always stressing, worrying about everything and everyone. So for them, they're benefiting off of the fact that you're very nurturing and very caring. But little do they know, you're like always like, all right, who needs this? Who needs that? This person's looking like they're needing support. This person's looking like they're having a bad day. This blah, 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 blah. And it's like this person wants to give back to you for something. So that way you can like stop being the giver. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man, another freaking Pisces card. And the Ten of Cups is back, and the Strength card. That's Leo energy. We're in Leo season. Ace of Pentacles. This person intends to look at something from your perspective, Pisces. And this person wants to be what you're always to them. Like it's like some sort of a mismatch now. You guys are switching roles. Kind of like that movie Freaky Friday. Ooh, I want to see that new one. I want to see that new one. Anyway, the Lover's card. It's like Pisces, you got someone that's taken note that you're always like the one that's there for your friends, colleagues, family. You're always there for everybody, but they're possibly noticing that you might be burnt out, but not enough to tell people about it. So it's like they want to give to you what you give to other people. I don't know. This feels very sweet. It feels very sweet, but I'm just trying to like get more off of that. So let me clarify the Lover's card. Whoever this person is, they see what makes you special, and other people misunderstand you. I'm getting that a lot of people misunderstand you a lot. Like they might see your high-strung need to make sure everyone's comfortable as a sign that you're just complaining all the time, whining all the time, always worrying about everything all the time, not realizing it's just because you are like caring. Not everyone's used to having caring people around, but someone's taking things the wrong way. Why the Lover's card? Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Look at that. You've got somebody here, Pisces, that wants to be the reason why you feel calm and relaxed during a stressful situation. Kind of like that pay it forward energy. You're always there for me, let me be here for you sort of thing. Because you make someone happy. For some, this could be a friend that you didn't realize actually has more feelings for you, and it's because of all the things that you've done for them. I'm not saying that you have to do things to get this person to like you, but it's like your generous nature really earned some brownie points. My table just shook all of a sudden. That was weird. Hold on, let me use a different deck. 1 second. For someone here, this could be like a secret little thing where you guys aren't really making your connection public. It's your own little private little one-on-one show, so that way other people don't kind of like add stress to you guys' relationship. For some of you, this is a private connection. You guys aren't telling anybody about it. And if you guys are, if a lot of people already know you guys are together, you keep your relationship private. It's not on social media. You're not blasting your business all over the world. You guys are private. And that could be what's helping your relationship stay strong, or will help it stay strong. Look at that. I was clarifying the High Priestess and the Nine of Cups to get a little bit more insight, and the friggin' High Priestess came out, and I got Temperance when I was talking about calming nature earlier. Temperance is all about calm. It's all about divine union. It's all about yin and yang. It's all, and I got the Chariot right here. Pisces, what it's kind of telling me is you and another person were brought to each other when you both were going to need each other the most, to where when one is there for the other person is going to be able to be there for the other one who's in need next time around. It's like it's going to be reciprocal. It won't be one-sided. Someone's not going to take all your love and support and be like, all right, thanks, I feel better later. No, it's like, hey, let me stick around to do something for you next. I feel like this is a spiritual union. This is a spiritual union. Ah, shoot. Oh my goodness. No more coffee. With the Lover's card being here in Temperance, that's opposites. Temperance is Sagittarius. Gemini is the Lover's card. Both are mutable signs. Both require freedom to explore themselves without fear of rejection or public opinion. So Pisces, what I'm kind of getting off of you is you and another person are really going to balance out what you show other people about your relationship and what you don't. And that's going to be your strength in your relationship, your superpower. So that might be for someone who's tempted to put their relationship on social media, don't. At least not if you're resonating with this reading, because that will start to cause issues. I don't know who needed to hear that one. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups again. So Pisces, you've got some sort of long-term relationship building here. And for those who are already in this relationship, it's just going to get stronger and stronger because you're always there for each other. Okay? But if you guys are not in a relationship yet, keep your relationship private. Don't need to tell everybody your business because that's going to start issues is what it feels like. But Pisces, someone wants to thank you for always being there or being there for them around this time frame. Like you're very healing. Before you, they probably never met anyone that actually gave a crap, like in a genuine way. Before I get into the group that are in no contact or in limited communication, for those who resonate with this one, strong Pisces. So it could be Pisces on Pisces. Aries is here. Gemini is here. Sagittarius is here. I had Leo earlier. Leo keeps on disappearing from everyone's reads. They show up and then they disappear. That's the main ones. But it could be any zodiac sign. Leo's like, I'm just celebrating my birthday. I'm just going to be a social butterfly saying hello and then leaving. Oh, crap. Pisces, by the way, your August monthly will be posted tomorrow morning around 11, 12 Eastern Standard Time, give or take. And August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pisces, I'm going to do a live stream personal reading giveaway where I just pick random people in the live chat to read cards for. Not for super chats. It's whoever's there. I'll try to get to as many people as I can. I do that every birthday season for myself. But I won't be here for my actual birthday because I'm going to be out of town. So I'm doing it on the 19th instead of the 21st. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. All right, that's for you, Pisces. I hope that helps. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You guys are awesome. And one of these days, my sign's going to break for how many times I hit it. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week. Brain fart. Hold on. My brain just ghosted me. What was I going to say? Crap. I don't remember what I was just going to say. Guess it wasn't important. All right. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. On that note, I rocked that deck. Later, Gators.